Shalom Israel, giving honor and praise to the Most High God for the reading and the understanding of His word. And family. I love y'all so much. I really do. And I want to wish every king, every queen, every prince, and every princess, I want to wish you a wonderful, magnificent Sabbath. And once again, thank you for bringing this in with your brother this week. And family, as we talk about some of the things that we're going to talk about here tonight, I just want y'all to understand, if I hurt your feelings tonight, good. Because I'm not playing anymore. In the words that the Father told us, Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. And we are at that point. That's why I'm going to continue talking about the work. The work is something a lot of people don't talk about. So family, without any further ado, let's jump right into this. Family, please open your Bibles to the 1611 King James Version Bible with the Apocrypha, and we're going to continue to talk about this work. Now, I want you to please go to the book of James chapter 2 and verse 26. James chapter 2 and verse 26. We're going to kick it off with this one right here so that you can see just how important the work truly is. Watch this. James chapter 2 and verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. Think about that for a second. Think how deep James just got with that. He said, first and foremost, the body without the spirit is dead. We all know that. We know it. We see it. We know the lifeless when we see it. For those of us that have unfortunately watched people die in front of us, you see when that life leaves their body because their body reacts to nothing being in it. And this is exactly what the Father is saying when He is looking down at you. You see, tonight, this lesson is personal because it involves you. You have to look into that mirror. And that is what I have been doing here for the past 3 months with all of these lessons. And the more people look into themselves, the more they start going away because they start getting closer and closer and closer to that truth about themselves. That's why I'm doing that series, To Kill the Old Man. I write that so that it makes you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable because as you see how, well, I'll call it the me character, like I'm battling all of that shit that's in my mind. That's why everything around is black. It's just him and that character. It's him and that old man. And you gotta sit there and face that old man. But family, guess what that is that I'm doing? Work. God gave me the talent to do work. He gave me the talent to be able to bring the things that I see here into the forefront. People don't realize why this is work, and I'm telling you why it is. That's just me. Nobody else with me doing that. That's me. The setup, the lighting, camera operating, the voiceovers, all that stuff I'm doing to put out so that people that don't particularly like reading, that they have a visual representation so that it will jar them to be like, okay, come on, let's get into the book. Let me read this book. That's a part of my work, what I have to do. Just one of my talents. All right, so family, I'm going to read this one more time. James chapter 2 and verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So now, that was our foundational text. What we're going to do is go directly over to Jeremiah chapter 18. So many people hate when I read from Jeremiah because Jeremiah cuts to the throat so close, so close. I'm telling you right now, the only reason why I say that it cuts close because if he was really murking people out here with this truth, we wouldn't have anybody not keeping the commandments. But we just have a lot of those that do not fear. They're called 2/3. All right, here we go. Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 1. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause thee to hear my words. So this is an instruction that's already coming from the Most High. He's like, first and foremost, Jeremiah, I want you to see something. I want you to see something. The Father is very visual as well. That's where I get it from. Make things very, very visual. To kill an old man is very visual. It's our work. It's what we're supposed to do. Let's continue. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels. So now this visual representation that the Most High sent Jeremiah to go down, because I need y'all to understand that he wanted him to see something. And to see something is visual. He wanted Jeremiah to see the visual that he wanted him to see, so that his words would make so much more sense. All right. Now, what is a potter? A potter is someone that makes pottery. You know, they form clay, the dirt from the earth, which is how the Father created us, from the dirt of the earth. So this is why he's using that example. The Father will not use an example that he hasn't done already. All right, so let's continue. Verse 4, and the vessel that he made of clay was marred, and that means destroyed, was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again, another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. So what is this saying? First and foremost, Jeremiah is watching the visual that the Most High gave him. He is watching as the potter, the clay maker. He destroyed a pot in his hands. Just destroyed it. Absolutely destroyed it. And then put it on the wheel, started to form it again, and made it just like brand new. What do y'all think the Father is referring to? Of course, we're going to get the answer. But what is he referring to? Y'all already know the answer. Verse 5. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel. So that's what the Father is saying. This is why he wanted Jeremiah to see that visual. He said, first and foremost, you see how I just broke down that marred clay like that and reformed it? That's what I did with y'all. First and foremost, I made y'all with these hands. Remember when we go back to Genesis. When they were making people, Yahushua was making people, the angels were making people. And then Yahweh said, I am going to make my own. And nobody can remove these from my hand. And now the Father is referencing back to Genesis right here. I'm going to read it again. O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the hand, is in the potter's hands, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel. As you see, he's not talking to the whole earth. He's talking to the Israelites, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. All throughout this book, you see the Father has made the separation. This is all about us. Verse 7. At what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down and to destroy it. So now the Most High is like, wait a second now, come on out. At what point do I have to destroy all of you? Why are y'all making me do this? At what point do I have to do this? Why is he asking this? Because his Israelites don't listen. Watch. Verse 8. If that nation against whom I have pronounced turn from their evil, I will repent of the evil that I thought to do unto them. Do you see what the Most High is saying here, family? Do you see it for those of your dumb asses that don't? The Most High is making this clear. Why do y'all have to make me do this to you? Why do I got to beat y'all ass? Why do you not just turn from your evil so that I can turn from mine? Evil pays with evil. And that's what the Most High is saying. He's like, I am so sick and tired of having to whoop y'all asses. At what point are you going to get your mind right and start doing what I tell you to do as a nation? As a nation, at what point are y'all going to start listening to the prophets that I sent you? At what point? You see, as we put in this work, people are starting to go bye-bye. The more we come closer to this work, the more that I am able to hold people responsible for the things that they don't do. They run. They run. They run. They run. I'm going to say it again. They run. Yeah. You run. All we're doing here is the work that the Father told us to do. And people run. Well, we'll get into that more, watch. Verse 9. And he says it again. And at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom to build and to plant it. What have I been doing here for like the past 2 months? Family, guess what we got to do? We got to build this family. We got to build it. And how do we build it? We have to build it with funds. I won't dare use the other word because that's when people just click out. People don't even realize that I spend my money to help build this here too. It's a damn shame. That's why I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Because I'm like, my money is involved in this too. And what do? I do exactly what the scriptures told me to do. Tell the people to give alms so that the nation can be built. So that the nation can be built. So that the nation can be built. And so you may ask the question, how am I trying to help build this nation? Well, first and foremost, to employ. What do I say? Guys, in the form of entertainment. In the form of bringing this word out to our people. There are so many of you that are talented. There are so many actors, actresses, designers, set designers, hair designers. So many people, so many things that it takes to put on a production, right? I only heard from about 4 of you. That's how I know y'all not serious. About 4 of you. Y'all already know who y'all are because y'all reached out to me. And now my hands are tied because I'm like, there's not much that I can do right now because I'm waiting for everyone else to do their part. And when they do their part, then I'm able to do the rest. But that does not happen in Black, Hispanic, and Native American communities. You know why? Because as soon as we start to see one of us that even remotely looks like there's about to be some success there, you stop their success because of jealousy. Oh, yo, hold on. Why that nigga blowing up? How come she blowing up? How come it ain't me? How come it's not me? And that's why things never get done. All I'm trying to do is help you guys live out your dreams. I already know how to do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. And now I'm trying to incorporate y'all into that so that y'all can start doing it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to keep this to myself. And I put out that To Kill an Old Man to show y'all everything that I can do. And to be honest, that's not even a fraction of what I'm able to do. I'm not even using CGI. That's all practical. Why am I talking about it? Because that's work. It's work. And I'm following behind my father, giving a visual representation of what this book says. Yep. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Verse 10. If it do evil in my sight, that it obey not my voice, then I will repent of the good wherewith I said I would benefit them. And again, the Father is just continuing to show us. He's like, first and foremost, I already gave y'all the formula. All you have to do is do what I tell you to do, and you will benefit. But what do our people do? They listen to the pastor. They listen to everybody else that is against the Most High. All of that 2/3 understanding, when it's all about 1/3. But the majority of that 2/3 understanding is where people will follow. Let them follow. Let them go in that direction. Let them go where the majority is. Let them go to where everybody is following. I don't follow what everybody else is following, because as this book says, the blind lead the blind. So go after those bigger organizations and things like that. Go after them. Go take your ass. Go! You're going to end up in the ditch right along with them. Let's continue. Verse 11. Now, therefore, go to speak to the men of Judah. That's who I'm talking to. The men of Judah, you black men. You kings. This is for you. And to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Oh my gosh. That's everybody else. So this is all of Israel that the Most High is talking to. Watch this. Saying, thus saith the Lord, behold, I frame evil against you and devise a device against you. Return ye now everyone from his evil way and make your ways and your doings good. That's a commandment. The Father said, I already have a device against you. You know what they called? Esau. All we gotta do is do what he tell us to do. He's like, I'll tame their spirit. I'll keep them back. As we already see in the end what's going to happen, he's making all of them bow to us anyway. But he's like, y'all don't have to receive the ass whooping that y'all are getting today. This is about us not listening. That's what this is. We don't listen to him. And he's telling us all throughout the book, if y'all will just open your ears and listen to me and do what I'm telling you to do, I got you. I'll come back and get y'all. But you're not listening. I will not reward misbehaving children. It makes you feel so small when you think of it like that, right? Because that's exactly what it is. And they said, there is no hope. Now, I need y'all to think about this with Jeremiah. Here, the Most High has sent Jeremiah to do this work, right? I understand clearly where he's coming from. The Most High sent Jeremiah to do this work, and the people rejected him. They rejected him. We're going to see. And then for those of you that know me, you're going to see how this parallels. Watch. I'm going to read 12 again. And they said, there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices. And we will every one do the imaginations of his evil heart. So for every last one of you that'll be like, oh, well, God understands my heart. Oh, yes, he does. And he also told us in his book, too, the heart is not good. Who in the world can even understand that evil ass heart? Watch. Verse 13, therefore, thus saith the Lord, ask ye now among the heathen, who hath heard such things? The virgin of Israel have done a very horrible thing. Didn't I tell y'all this? All throughout the other nations, they know exactly who we are. All we have to do is go talk to them. Who is it that has done this evil thing against God? They'll look right back at your black, Hispanic, and Native American ass and be like, you. Stupid. You did. Everybody on the planet know who y'all are except y'all. Y'all dumb, stupid. That's how they be looking at us, for real. That's exactly how they be looking at us. Like, y'all niggas are so goddamn stupid. Everybody else on the planet knows exactly who y'all are, but y'all don't. And it's right here in these scriptures. Right here. Verse 14. Will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field? Or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? The cold water that come from another place be forsaken. So it's like, wait a second. Here you see all this good stuff over here. You know where the resource is. You know where all the cold water come from. But you're going to try to crack open this rock and do all that extra work when you can do the easy work? All you got to do is the easy work versus the hard work. People don't want to do the easy work. The Father says, all y'all got to do is listen to me. All you have to do is listen to my voice. Do what I tell your dumb ass to do. Because why? My laws are not grievous. The Father told us his laws are not grievous. He said, my laws are not hard to do. You just refuse to do them. So that's why on Judgment Day, when there's going to be a lot of us, you're going to think was getting into the kingdom, going right into that fire. Watch. You'll see. That's why I don't play with him. I don't play with the Father. I'm not playing with him. Verse 15, because my people, because my people, because my people, because my people. Why am I emphasizing that? Because if you're saying my and not all, it means that there is an exclusivity of the people that he's talking about. For every last person under the sound of my voice that wants to try to continue to get the other nations into the kingdom, and that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. All of you damn false believers in this rapture that's going to happen, you think everybody get into the kingdom? You a damn fool. You stupid ass bastard. You're stupid. You're dumb. I read these scriptures every week. Every week showing you that that is not the case, but people still believing the bullshit. Stupid. It's dumb. You see what God said? He said, my people. Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity. Now, you know I'm going to stop on that one. How many times do I talk about them incense burning ass niggas that the Most High can't stand? Huh? But nah, what y'all want to do? Oh, Mike up there talking shit again. No, I'm not. All I'm doing is hating what my father ate. I'm going to say it again. You incense burning ass niggas that don't do shit. You do nothing. No work, no nothing. What do? You beat the hell out of your members. Why are you not paying your tithes or whatever the hell it is? Giving them amounts, just like the Christian church. Are we supposed to pay alms? Yeah, we are. But just like the woman that was only able to give 5 shekels. Now, for those of you that don't understand what that is, guess what? That is work as well. Not only that, but everything that woman worked for, she gave it all. People just think she just gave the little 5. No, that was everything that woman had. She gave everything, and that's why she was blessed, because she gave it her all. That's everything that woman had to her name, and she gave it away. But of course, if I was to go and put that in a lesson about alms, I'm being greedy and I'm stealing. Our people are something else, boy, I tell you that. I'm going to read this again. Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths, in a way not cast up. So the Father's making it clear. There is a way that I set for you. But there's going to be people that's going to try to throw you off that course. No, stay on the path. That path is lit with my light. That's why I don't stray away from these scriptures. I stay right in these scriptures. I don't go off into them other books. I don't do any of that stuff. Why? The Father gave us all the answers right here. And I completely understand what this says. This says, keep my commandments and you'll live. Break my commandments and you'll die. That is the only message that this book is sending. And it's only talking to one particular people. Those are the Israelites, as we're reading here. And you Israelites, there's something that y'all got to do. It's called work. Verse 16, to make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing. Everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and wag his head. Now, we read about that in the curses. In Deuteronomy 28:15-68, did it not say that people will look at us and be astonished, wagging their head back and forth? Oh my God, look at these people. Oh, look at, what the hell? Why is Megan Thee Stallion twerking for Kamala Harris? And she's not even black. Is she? Or is she not? Let me tell you something. There's never been a nigga ever confused on this earth. You understand me? There's never been a nigga ever confused on this earth. We can look at who we think is white and know that they ass are black. We know our people. You can't hide from your family. You can't. All right, let's continue. Verse 17, I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will shew them the back and not the face in the day of their calamity. So the Most High was like, I'm gonna turn my back against you. You keep turning your back against me? You want to turn your back to me in my law? I'm gonna turn my back to you when you need me, because remember, he never needs us. He ain't be like, I don't need you for anything. I created you. I don't need you for shit, but you need me. And that's the relationship that we don't understand that we have with the Father. He's like, first and foremost, I don't need you, but you need me. And if you do what I tell you to do, I'll bless you. It's that easy. All right. Verse 18. Did I read that all? No, yeah, I did. Verse 18. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. You see this? One of God's prophets came to the people and they wanted to destroy this man. Oh, y'all know I'm about to show my ass here in a second. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. Now, y'all already know I have just experienced that this year. And last year, too. All I did was what the Bible told me to do. Mike, hey, tell the people it's time to gather. And what happened? I did it nice the first time. I did a nice commercial and everything for everybody. Nobody responded. Then what happened? Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Mike, show them the fault of their ways. Show them their ways, Mike. Show them their ways. Just like the Bible told me to do. What I do? Showed you their ways. I got called a thief. I got called everything other than a child of God. And all I did was what the scriptures told me to do. I didn't put no set amount. All I said was, let it come from right here. Let it come from your heart. And they let it come from their heart. Oh, look at this nigga right here. Oh, this thieving ass bastard. I knew that little light-skinned mother. I knew it. I knew that nigga was no good. I'm like, all I'm doing is just what the Bible told me to do. And hold on, time out. So, and they said all that with their mouth. So let me read this here one more time. Let me read it one more time. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue. Let us smite him. Let's kill him with the tongue. Let's kill him with the tongue. Let's kill him with the tongue. That's exactly what happened to me. For doing what the Father told me that I had to do with the people. What I had to do. And they what? Y'all remember what they did. I don't need to tell nobody. Verse 19. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away thy wrath from them. Let me stop talking about me and let's talk about all that are doing this for the Father. There are all of us, male and female, king and queen, prince and princess, that are out here doing what the Father is telling us to do. And what happens? We get our asses torn up. So those of you, I need y'all to understand, when y'all are out here doing this, when y'all are out here talking for the Most High, when y'all are putting up scriptures and y'all are on YouTube and you are combating with other people, you are contending with them, know who you're doing it for. Stop getting your heart broken over people that are coming against you, because they're gonna come against you. If they don't come against you, if everybody is loving what you're doing, you got a problem. If everybody love what you're doing, there's an issue there, because not everybody's supposed to love what you're doing. You're supposed to be feeling the shit that people are doing to you for this word. That's why y'all don't be seeing me react. I may put a video out here and there, telling people like, hey, if you don't like what I'm doing, please go away. That's only the right thing to do. But y'all know how for one, y'all only know about the things that I have shown you. Y'all only know about the things that I have shown you. Y'all only know about the things that I have shown you. And there is something that I have had in this frame. Something that I found that I said I'm just going to put this up, and let me just do a subliminal here. Let me do a subliminal. And I like doing subliminals. I'm even doing the subliminals inside of To Kill an Old Man, just to give you guys just something else to look at as we're doing it. I mean, it is so obvious. It's so obvious. And I grabbed it and looked. I said, I like this. Let me put this up. Let's see if people see what this is. Let's continue. Let's continue. Verse 21. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. Deliver up their children. Now, this is, he's talking some stuff here. Deliver up their children to the famine. And pour out their blood by the force of the sword. And let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows. And let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. So as you see what Jeremiah is doing here, he's like, Father, I'm gonna need you to handle something, please. Kill them niggas. Kill them. Make their wives bereaved. Make them widows. Kill their kids too. What would happen if all of us start talking like that? All of us is out here doing this work. All the prophets that are out here trying to do for the Most High what he has allowed us to do. Because none of us have our own power, and we don't. None of us have our own power to do a damn thing. We are all under the Most High's thumb. And I need everybody to understand that. A lot of times, people, they start talking about, oh, I'm a prophet, this and that or whatnot, and because of the book, yeah, it's true. But, nigga, you don't got no power. Your lights can be shut off like that. That fast. That fast. And why? The Father is the one that made your black ass, your Hispanic ass, your Native American ass. You have no power. The Father made you. The Father made you. He dictates your power. Now, when he gives you power, you better use it. Do you realize just to get up out your bed and perform a task is a power? You know there's so many people that can't? You have all this energy. You have this power, the grace that the Father gave you, and you won't even use it. You see why so many people are going to die on that day? Remember how we was talking about the talents a couple of weeks ago, and the one that hid it underground, what'd the father do? Killed him. You have work to do, guys. I don't know how much more to say this, but you have work to do. I have work to do. It doesn't matter how many people I'm doing it for. Like I said, I would do this for one person. One. Because didn't the father say he went back to get that one sheep? One. And some of you won't even do it for one. And that is so sad. That's why I don't give a damn how y'all be talking about me and making fun of me and all that stuff. I don't give a damn. You don't give me my reward. He does. I ain't worrying about your little black ass. I'm not. You ain't worrying about y'all. Because you can kill me, but you can't determine where my spirit goes. You have no power. You don't. Everything that's going to happen in his family is going to happen through him. And we're going to wait on him. Because the package is already sealed. It just has to be delivered. But the question is, which one of you are going to be responsible for opening it?